Hi, I'm Chad Wilson, Superintendent of our school district, and I wanted to take a minute to welcome you back to our 2013-2014 school year, and also to say thank you to all the faculty and staff who've worked so hard to get this school year open. I shared with our governing board last night how proud we should be as an organization for the hard work that we've all done starting a school year off in such a great foot. Periodically during the course of this year, I'd like to reconnect doing some of these videos. I know that those of you who were here several years ago, I did a video about every other week, and I'm not going to do that again, but I do think it's important that I give timely updates and at times share some questions, concerns, or even celebrations that have come to me. So this will be the first in that kind of series. On another note, we're getting some preliminary numbers in with our enrollment, and currently our district is sitting at about 4,670 some odd students enrolled. That's not as high as we were hoping, but it's not necessarily as low as what we'd seen in years previous. That needs to be understood, though. Enrollment's not ADM, it's not the funding mechanism, but certainly it's nice that we're having some stable numbers in our organization. We know that in some campuses we have class sizes that are excessively high, and we're working to reduce those numbers, and then in other areas we may have to adjust some staffing because we have some lower class sizes. But always we're designing and hoping to make decisions that are not only in the best interest of our kids, but also making financially solid decisions as well. I also would encourage us as we start looking towards the end of the month and we have our first early release day. I know we're working hard to better understand our evaluation instrument, the Common Core implementation, but please make sure that when we have those half days, not only do we maximize the time that's professional development, but we always are very purposeful in maximizing the time during the day that we have contact with our students. Because we have double the amount of half days this year than we did last year because of professional development, that also means we have less contact time with kids, which should naturally mean that the contact time we do have, that we're maximizing the best usage of it that we possibly can. Last, I want to make sure that I hopefully put to rest some concerns, rumors that I've heard over the last day or two. I've had several individuals come to me and say, Chad, we've heard you're going to close schools, or you're going to cut our salaries, or we're going to get rid of this program or that program because of the financial situation. And I hope I've always communicated the same story, that we are financially in a tough time, and we're looking for a number of ways to continue to provide a quality educational opportunity, be fair to our faculty and staff, but we're in a financial reality that is very difficult. But I have never said that we're entertaining the idea of reducing salaries this year or next year, or closing schools now or next year. What I have said is that there is a cliff down the road, and I don't know where that cliff is, but there's a cliff down the road that if we don't have some sort of financial infusion, whether it be additional dollars from the state, whether it be increased enrollment, whether it be community supported dollars, we are going to have to make some tough decisions. But that's not a today discussion or a tomorrow discussion, that's a down the road discussion. So please, if you're under the impression, or if anybody says to you, well, this is what's going to happen, none of that's even been talked about. The governing board hasn't even begun the discussions and won't for some period of time. So if that is what you were heard or what you're thinking, please, that isn't anywhere near where we're at. I hope we can focus our attention on the students we're working with and the relationships we're building, and continue to make this an outstanding school year. So hope things are going well with you, and look forward to working with you the rest of the year.